Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Summer is just around the corner and many of us will be going to the ocean or visiting lakes to cool off and enjoy the warm summer weather. But I have a question. Have you ever been afraid to go into the water? Today's story is about a real life Jaws, and if that sounds interesting to you, then stick around because I'm about to get into it. In 1916, the New Jersey shore was terrorized by a very serious threat. Everyone was preparing to celebrate the 4th of July. During that time, a polio epidemic was sweeping through New York, and there were worries of war in Europe. It was just a really scary time for a lot of people. During a very sweltering summer weekend, a resort town called Beach Haven offered a reprieve for Charles Van Sant. On July 1st, 1916, he was a guest at a beachfront hotel and he decided to go for a swim before dinner. He was 25 years old, he was athletic, and he was an excellent swimmer. He swam out from the shore and his loyal companion, a retriever, was paddling beside him when a dark fin came slicing through 4-foot deep water and clamped onto Charles's leg. The creature wouldn't let go, and Charles let out a horrible scream and the ocean turned red around him. A human chain was formed by rescuers, all of them trying to pull Charles ashore. The beast wouldn't let go until it was in extremely shallow waters. The rescuers carried Van Sant, who was badly injured, to the hotel lobby where he bled to death. Later, an attending physician recorded his death a shark attack. Shark attacks in the New Jersey shore were unheard of. Scientists at that time believed that sharks were docile, that they were shy, that they were afraid of people, that they would never attack a human being. Scientists also believed that sharks weren't powerful enough to maul humans. So shark attack stories back then were considered fables told by sailors, just salty sea stories to scare people. And that ocean goers really didn't have to fear sharks. The Philadelphia Public Ledger dismissed the shark attack on Charles as nothing more than a freak accident. That the shark was most likely going after Charles's dog and accidentally attacked him instead. No more than 5 days later, 45 miles north from Beach Haven, another attack occurred. A 27-year-old bellboy from Essex Hotel was out for his regular swim on his lunch break when he was attacked 130 yards away from shore. The shark bit off his left leg above his knee and his right leg just below the knee. And by the time that lifeguards reached him, nothing could be done. When his body was examined, it was declared that he was attacked by a killer whale. Others believed it was a large tuna or a giant sea turtle. Some conspiracy theorists believed that it was the Germans who had trained these sharks to follow their U-boats and attack American beachgoers. Protective nets were now installed along the Jersey shore and boats patrolled the ocean, but it wouldn't be enough to prevent the next attack. 25 miles north of Spring Lake, on a roasting 96-degree summer day, Lester Stillwell went swimming with his friends. The young boy swam in a very popular area near Matawan Creek. Young Lester floated out in the cool, dark lake when suddenly he was violently pulled beneath the water. He surfaced long enough only to let out a scream, but was immediately pulled under again. His friends went for help, and Stanley Fisher was one of the many who went out in rowboats looking for Lester. Fisher dove into the water to fish Lester's body out, and the shark reappeared again and attacked him. The shark tore into Fisher's leg. He was dragged ashore by those who came to rescue him, and some hours later he passed away as well. 30 minutes later, Joseph Dunn was also attacked swimming near Matawan Creek, and he'd survived. After that, sharks became public enemy number one, and a reward for $100 was posted for anyone who could bring in the man-eater. Mobs of angry people with spears and pitchforks, whatever weapons they could find, began to descend upon the lake. Some people among the mob had pistols, they had firearms, they had dynamite, everything that they could use to try and destroy the shark. The White House was overrun with telegrams from frightened Americans demanding that the government do something to destroy this man-eating shark. Then President Woodrow Wilson held a meeting to discuss the horrified Jersey coast. And so began the war on sharks, involving the U.S. Coast Guard and the Bureau of Fisheries. In a small motorboat off the coast of Amboy, New Jersey shark hunter Michael Schlieser spotted a large blacktail fin in the net that he'd cast. Michael grabbed his oar and began striking the shark until it stopped moving. Once he got back on land, he gutted the shark, and human bones were found, but they were never identified. It wasn't proven that the shark he caught was actually the man-eater, but after that, no other attacks occurred that summer. But it forever changed our perception of sharks, as they were now seen as dangerous man-eaters. It even changed the mind of skeptical scientists who now believed, without any doubt, that big fish could actually attack people. And even though the author Peter Benchley came forward later to tell the New York Times that the 1916 Jersey shark attacks did not inspire the novel Jaws, that was later adapted into a blockbuster film in 1975 where a man-eating shark attacked summergoers at the beach, the similarities are a little uncanny. Anyway, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I look forward to talking to you about it in the comments. And until next time, Stay alert.